Hey guys, Kickassreaction here, and we are back to continue on with the Legend of Vox Machina, with today premiering the current season of Vox Machina, Season 3. There's so many Season 3s coming out this year. Like, I know Vox isn't this year, but I'm starting it now. Got Invincible Season 3, starting Batman Season 3 soon, ReZero Season 3, you know, like, I think even Spy Family Season 3 is this year. There are so many Season 3s this year, and I'm going to try and get to all of them. But we are in the current final season of Vox. I gotta imagine the whole Chroma Conclave storyline is going to end within this season. I don't really see it lasting too much longer than that. You know, we've already got like some interesting points to stand on after Season 2's finale, which we succeeded in killing Umbrasyl off. Arguably our most deadly dragon. I mean, obviously when it comes to this kind of stuff, any of their breath attacks are going to kill you. But I mean, acid, that's pretty bad, you know. Poison has like the AoE effect, but it seems like Raishan, I'm sure they're gonna say her name, you know, the poison dragon girl who didn't really do much, is gonna come up pretty soon, you know, and obviously that is a very, very fun ally to have because, you know, when it comes to it, you know, poison from a dragon, I don't imagine that like Umbrasyl or not Umbrasyl, Thordak, or Volagor, the ice dragon. That's a name I can't really say just by looking at it. You know, like, I can't imagine their elements really help them resist poison attacks, so, you know, of any of them, it's the best one to really have. But she is here now, apparently, wants to join the side of Vox Machina because, I guess, there's little faith that once Thordak's plan, which seems to be hatching a whole bunch of eggs to build a dragon army, is in effect, there's very little reason for him to keep the Chroma Conclave around and to actually keep, you know, his other two survival dragons, you know, within the power. So obviously there's a threat of betrayal there, given that Thordak has shown very little concern for any of his comrades, you know, even before Umbrasyl died. But yeah, that's something that's coming around. You know, like I said, 12 episodes is a lot, so I do imagine we're probably going to be done with this storyline of the Chroma Conclave, as well as potentially making a lot of strife in the lasting arcs that have come in this arc overall, you know, because like we finished a lot, but we also left a lot hanging, which is very interesting. But I do imagine that a majority of what we've started in this arc is going to end within this arc. You know, we've got the stuff with Scanlan and his daughter, as well as like his Pike relationship, which, you know, hasn't really took off yet, but seems to be coming around. They did tease near the end of Season 2, like, we're going to be bringing back up the whole Vax Keyleth, you know, angle right there, and she's also got her Armamente stuff going on as well, which she's like, I think 2/3 of the way done now. Two elements to go. You know, what is it? Water and Earth, I believe, if we're going like full Avatar. That's something to go around. You know, there's the whole Vex and Vax stuff that, like, their city is currently in the Fey realm and they have to face their father again. That might happen in this arc. I imagine that's probably going to be like near season finale stuff, like post Thordak, I would imagine. But, you know, those are like the prime examples of what we've actually got going on here. I guess we could do more vestiges. We do have 4 right now. The only members without one are Pike. I think it's just Pike. It's just Pike, Percy, and Keyleth, I think, now, which is left. Which, of those 3, I imagine Keyleth would probably be the one to get one, because she could just have a staff, and that's a very, very typical weapon, you know. I don't imagine we'd have, like, a gun vestige, but we could maybe get a mask for Percy, since he's already familiar with an evil mask. You know, that could be some way of kind of, you know, washing away the old with the new, something good for bad, you know. And Pike, I mean, something healing based, you know, that'd be pretty based. But yeah, I imagine a lot of this will come to fruition within this arc right now, and, you know, the only thing after that is to think, like, how do we end this, you know? And if there are many, many future arcs of Vox Machina, do the vestiges stick around, you know? Like, what's gonna go on there? I don't know. But either way, Thordak right now seems very disinterested in the vestiges at all, which is technically good news for us, but his plan is apparently in motion and is active right now, so that's obviously bad. And yeah, we're probably going to get some more explanations, some more details, and potentially some negotiating with this Poison Dragon Girl and Vox Machina at the start of this, since it was revealed that she is, you know, been watching them and wants to cooperate at the very end of season 2. So I'm curious to see what's actually going to come of that. So, let's do it. Alright guys, Season 3, Episode 1, our premiere. Let's do this. Oh, new intro, please. Just had to say that. Very outdated, the other one. Oh. You know, you really don't need a broom now, you can fly. Jesus Christ. The balls to even come back here without being ready for battle. That is sick though. Ah, definitely love the wings. Are such cool. Incredible how both twins gain the ability to fly.
Always kingdoms lay broken at my feet, yet my conclave continues to fail.
Send me, my king. I will dispatch those that threaten you.
You have your talents, but with Umbrasil fallen, Raishon's mission is more
Raishon. Raishon. Noted.
We are not alone.
Crap.
Something was here.
Something is here. What's the plan, especially in this heat? Such an insane ability though. Super speed along with flight. Like, goddamn. And presumably fire dragon eggs.
Yes. My children soon will be gods.
Nice. This is insane! First scene of the fucking season and we're up against Thordak. Matron? Any extra abilities we should know about? Please? Good lord. You can only, like, escape him so many times, guys. Yeesh. That's the way to start a season for sure. Yep, they did that last time as well. No intro, fair enough. But please, new one.
Thordak is becoming irrational, insane, intent on stripping Teldore of its gold, but not to satisfy his greed, for another purpose.
What purpose?
Enough of this yapping!
Don't!
Seriously, don't.
Okay, maybe a little more yapping.
Everyone in this chamber shares a goal. The end of the Center King. And if you join me, it is a goal we are capable of achieving.
We know firsthand what you're capable of.
You
Your kind raised Byrodin.
Nearly everyone in our village dead.
killed many
Not
that
all
day.
dragons are the same. Some can be cruel.
Some can be clever.
Well, that's broken.
But some
Shape-shifting is sick.
Thordak did that to you?
Oh.
Not exactly, but he will be punished nonetheless.
So it's revenge you're after.
Not a stranger to vengeance, are you?
Indeed.
Then you know it can create unusual allies.
And Ripley is
So what did
still
he do?
around, for the record.
Lovers quarrel?
It's not what Thordak did. It's what
But
he
he's going.
didn't do.
Oh.
Trapped in the fire plane, tethered to the soul anchor, Thordak was a pathetic prisoner of flame.
And you released him?
Until I snuck through Pyra to strike a deal with him.
Oh, that sucks.
A runic curse afflicts me. But centuries of survival have given Thordak knowledge of a cure.
Free me, deceased deceiver, and I shall free you of your ills.
You probably should have done, like,
Of the soul
a
anchor
blood
or
pack or
unbreakable.
something to bind the contract.
Magic. He gave himself over to it. Fused with it. Its elemental force.
That's his crystal. Oh, that's sick!
Contaminating his mind.
That's the crystal in his chest. Holy shit.
I begged him to use prudence. But the Jinn gave him ungodly power.
Yeah, this is a super fire dragon.
And uncontrollable rage.
Really a dragon worthy of being king.
He called himself king. Demanded I find loyal subjects. His conclave.
And the cure?
There is no cure.
Then why not slay him yourself? Your magic made him like this.
His power's
With
too
that
good
crystal
now.
in his chest, neither of us can destroy him alone. But together.
There is no together, bitch. You open that.
Damn!
Half
Let's
the
go,
pirates
Keyleth!
because of you.
Oh, why are you
I've
so
seen
hot?
him, yes.
Seriously.
He massacred your people. True. I assume you wish me dead, Ashari.
That's an understatement.
Whoa!
Will soon be granted.
Oh, that...
The pain grows
Oh, that...
worse every
That...
day.
That face.
But I
That
will
face was
see
hot.
Thordak pay for his lies before his plan comes to fruition.
Plan? What plan? This vague bullshit's getting old.
A new order of elemental dragons born of his own spawn. When his brood of eggs in Iman hatches, your world will be bathed in fire.
Yep. God.
My vision.
When will these eggs hatch?
Weeks, maybe days.
I mean, what are
That's
we
bad.
waiting for? We got vesticles.
Vestiges.
Yeah.
Right, what, they
We don't
want
all
to
have
sell.
them, though.
Let's charge that castle and whoop him too.
You'd be destroyed in a heartbeat. You may have vestiges, but not the one you need. The plate of the Dawn Martyr.
Okay, that's
Magical
new.
armor that can repel hellfire itself. It has felled
Still got
dragons
more
before,
vestiges to find.
and it can again.
So who's gonna take that?
I don't suppose you brought this thing with you in like a big purse or a tote?
If
It
only.
resides in Ank'Harel, located by Umbrasyl before you destroyed him. Now another treasure hunter seeks it. So time is of the essence.
I guess
Right,
we do have a flame girl.
Go fuck yourself. Anyone can conjure illusions. This is clearly an ambush, and we are not falling for it. The answer is no.
You all agree with the Ashari?
We're a team.
Damn.
Without an alliance,
There was
I die, as do you.
some resistance there from
Not if
Scanlan.
That's the path you've chosen.
No, don't let her do it.
We have to go for the vestige.
Kima.
Sean, are you alright?
Waking in your arms again? Oh, you should start charging me.
Ow! For the last time, Grog, it's me.
Well, then say something only the real Keeper Yenin would know.
Sometimes you wear a crown and call yourself Grand Poobah the Mayonnaise when no
What?
one's looking.
What?
Yeah, okay, it's a...
Thank the Dawnfather she only locked you in the dungeon.
Fair
It
enough.
could have been far worse.
The question remains. Do we dare chase down this armor? Conspire with Raishan?
No way. She killed Sovereign Uriel. It's a deal with the devil.
But how badass would it be if we rolled in riding a fucking dragon? Knock, knock, Thordak!
I don't know if
She
she'll...
shoots poison?
Yeah,
Oh, right.
if she'll
Knock, knock,
do
Thordak!
that.
Poison!
If she helps defeat the Conclave, that's well worth it.
I don't like this either. But Raishan could have just attacked us. She wanted to talk. Maybe we should listen.
To a mass murderer?
Sometimes a stiff moral code must be bent for the greater good.
No!
Yeah.
I will not dishonor the Ashari.
Wow, very interesting how against this Keyleth of all people are.
So,
That's
we
gonna
all
give us
going out the window?
our talk with these two. You know, we need some one-on-one time with these two, since we don't get much of that in this show. Yet. You know. Still got some lovers quarrel here.
You don't want to fuck with me tonight.
I don't doubt it.
The idea of working with that monster after what she did to my people.
I know.
And the rest of the team, it always feels like my opinions don't count.
They count with me.
Do they, Vax?
Yeah.
You've been so different. I miss you.
There were things I needed to understand.
And luckily, all of those...
And
they're done now. Yeah, he's made some
Not
peace.
everything, but enough.
He's on a path now that he's proud of.
Like I'm finally ready for whatever comes next.
I'm glad you have someone who supports you.
Kiki. I can be that person for you. If you need me to.
I need that a lot right now.
Come on. Do some stuffs. Took you long enough, seriously. Some genuine... Seriously. Right now. Right now. What the fuck? All of Vox Machina gone?
Sorry, was that bad? I felt your tongue and it freaked me out, and, and I'm new at this, and...
No, it was wonderful. I just...
had a vision.
Intense. And, I need a moment.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I'll walk back first.
Took y'all long enough to finally get to first base.
I'll see you there.
That's not good, though. Kiki being the only one alive? That would definitely throw her over the deep end.
You're up early.
Never slept. I hate our options. I hate how it's driving a wedge between the group.
Oh yeah, I guess even these two were like, got a thing now too.
What's really bothering you, darling?
Definitely the one that's least on my mind, but something that will come probably nonetheless.
When Briarwoods came, no one could have prevented it. But this... I did this. I had us flee here, and Raishan followed. I've endangered my people once more.
The way you self-analyze. I've always admired it. But at some point, you have to forgive yourself. No one can undo the past.
Well, one can certainly try. You may know me better than I know myself, Vexalia. And you're right. I must focus on the problems ahead. On fixing this. No, not this. This is rubbish.
Wow.
I know we can. Together.
What even are you working on? Wow. Bro is not approve of Mummy's new guy.
I was thinking, it won't matter whether Raishan is lying if we can get to those eggs.
If they're real, we'd have an ally. And if they aren't...
Then we let our vestiges do the talking.
Shall we wake the others?
Trinket?
So that's how Vax almost got smoked.
If you can hear me, grant us luck.
And ironically, he's actually not here right now. Oh, never mind.
A stealth mission into a dragon's lair. You've come a long way from stealing from my shop, my handsome half-elf.
How often?
You know, same game, bigger walls.
The item you requested should make quite a show.
Oh?
I'd expect nothing less, Sean.
But this feels weird every time.
Feels unnecessary for everyone to go.
Whoa.
That's
This looks like shit.
lightly putting it, yeah.
Good to be home.
All right, huddle up. As we know, I'll be making a daring aerial incursion.
Which is certain to fail.
I mean, I wouldn't say certain.
Is highly likely to fail.
Even you, Keyleth? Aw.
Thank you, Stubby. In any case, you all have your backup assignments.
Yep, I'm on rock duty.
Me and Grog will get up close and personal with our vestiges.
Fair enough.
With
No.
mine circling overhead.
I'll be watching Vax.
And I'll be ready with the signal for when he fails.
Fair.
If I fail.
Plan sounds aces. What could possibly go wrong?
Dragons, man. Jesus. Yeah. What do you want? Frostbite or just general melting? Your choice. They're really confronting both of them right now. Holy shit. That is actually insane. Come on, just one punch. Just one punch is all I want. One clean hit. Fuck. Yeah, no point fighting a beast you can't even hit. Just don't lose that thing. Not again. Nice. Okay, it's hurting a little bit by looks of it.
Come on, we need to rejoin the fight. No, damn it. She was right about all of it. The eggs, the nest, the vestiges aren't enough.
Yeah.
We need to run.
But is even one more vestige enough is the question. Like I said, like with
Vestiges Umbrasil coveted. Your relics will lie in ash with your corpses.
like with so many of the group already having vestiges, you might as well give them all vestiges at that point. There's only 2 other members. Unless one dies here, I guess.
We need to hide! Now!
Quickly! In there!
Well,
Can't run, can't hide. What do we do?
yeah.
Arrogance that you would dare enter my domain. Raishan.
Someone who can
Careful where you
teleport.
point that.
This is your fault. You told Thordak we were coming.
Fool, I warned you.
Get us out of here, and we'll reconsider.
Finally, a rational mind.
Seriously, you have no option. Like really, Vax, you should be speaking for Raishan right now. Like she didn't say anything. Probably just smelled you out. She didn't teleport herself there. Very interesting. Oh.
Somebody put out that fire!
Yeah. Could the Elementalist please help?
Hold still. Try not to move.
Now do you trust me?
You
And make haste for Ank'Harel.
You don't have a choice. You don't have to like it. But this is about the rest of your people surviving. Along with your friends, their loved ones, you know.
You're safe, my progeny. Safe.
Everyone.
But how did they get that close?
Ooh.
Oh, it's all right. It won't happen again. For I will have Vox Machina brought to me. And thee shall burn.
So now they're on his radar. What a lovely looking place.
Ank'Harel, the jewel of Marquette. Also, fun fact, my old stomping grounds.
Over
here is
see
the
it.
famed Sun-Cut Bazaar, the river district, where you can find anything your heart desires, and I do mean anything.
Wow.
Aha, those fearsome men in uniform are the Hand of Ord, guardians of the mysterious empress of this place, Jaman Sa'ord. And down this street is where your dragon friend said we'd find the vestige.
I don't suppose you want to break in and steal a priceless relic for us?
Wow.
I'm a salesman now, friend. All your palace intrigue, no longer intriguing. If you need me, I'll be sipping a glass of Stassman down the street. Ta-ta.
Hey, Gil, if a fellow were looking for a traveling musical act around here, where would he start?
Where do you think you're going?
Vex. Remember that favor you owe me?
That finally
All right,
coming up.
Drill. Simple smash and grab home by supper.
Please tell.
Easier said than done. It's high noon. There are eyes everywhere.
Then we call it off. What? Raishan's holding all the cards and we're exactly where she wants us.
Keyleth, come on.
Vax?
What other play do we have?
Seriously.
I don't know, but I refuse to believe that our only two choices are Raishan or failure.
If you're not going to offer an option, just shut up.
Percy? That sounded like...
What the hell? Oh, that's terrifying. Ripley? Nah, she's not that OP.
We're not the only ones who want that plate.
But who else would know about that plate?
These wounds.
Hey, stay with me. Who did this to you?
And you're even showing Percy. Yep, a woman. A woman. It's gotta be Ripley. That's a metal hand.
A pepper box. It can't be.
Percy, we need to keep our heads if we're going to...
Yeah.
Behind you, Percy!
Of course. At least you've got some support from Grug. We all need a Grug in our lives. Oh, what the hell?
Everyone, get down!
Oh! 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 That was bad.
Sorry.
I'll try to stabilize him.
Vex, your broom! Follow them!
I gave it to Scanlan.
You what?
What the hell? So, why can't Vax go? Yeah, I was thinking like super speed. It should be pretty simple. Like, what the hell? Is that thing a vestige in of itself? Oh, that... Like, what? The cloak has to be a vestige, man. If not, that is insane. Speed, teleportation, like, its own inventory system. Like, what the hell? Actual nuts.
Spice?
I'm sorry, what?
You spice? Spice it?
What? Oh, I mean, sometime... No, not right now. I'm going to see my daughter.
Oh. Does she spice?
No.
Dude.
What the fuck? Anything Kaylee wants to see you, bro?
Dr. Anna Ripley.
Nice.
Why am I not surprised, Percival? Then again, you put things together faster than anyone I've met.
Hand over the vestige, and I may let you live.
Which one? Mythcarver was quite handy.
It really
before
is
you
a
stole it
vestige.
back. Ah, you've improved my old prototype. How flattering.
There's nowhere to run, Ripley. You're all alone.
Oh, that's the thing,
Dude,
Percival.
stop
I'm
letting
never
her talk.
alone.
Like, why are we even doing this, man? Stop giving her a chance to talk and just fucking... What? How is this thing back? What? How's this Masked Demon thing back? Scanlan killed it. Dropped in a vat of acid to be forgotten to time. We saw its demise. Also, this, oh my god, this fucking ended. What the hell? This song with these end shots is just... This is just so Vox Machina. That is so Vox, I don't even know what to say. Oh man. Chirp chirp. Well, that's the, that's our beginning. That's our season premiere. Jesus Christ, they really do try and push. Like, because season 1's premiere was pretty slow pace, slow burn. But since then, like, season 2 and 3's premieres have been very, very, you know, very... A lot has gone on in them, you know, like, it's not like, I wouldn't say it's overly paced, but a lot has happened in these, you know, like, season 2's was mostly spent on, like, the destruction, complete annihilation of Taldore, but this one, we got a lot of different things in it, to the point to where maybe it felt a little too quickly paced, but I feel like it wasn't as noticeable as other episodes that feel quickly paced, not in Vox Machina specifically, but other shows in general, you know. Because you got like the actual legitimate confrontation with Thordak. We fucking fought Thordak in this episode. That is insanity right there. Never thought that would happen in this, you know. We got the whole explanation for, you know, Raishan and her deal with the vestige, and apparently now that Ripley has 2 vestiges, like the cloak as well, which is nuts. You know, that's all going on. Keyleth's whole thing with not trusting, like, Raishan, I get it, you know, I do get it. She did literally free Thordak, which was, like, you know, her people's, one of her people's, like, guarding things was to, you know, keep Thordak sealed, and then, you know, most of her people died because of that. Like, I get it. I get the hatred, I get the, you know, the idea that allying with her would be, like, betraying her already long lost dead, but at the same time, you know, Vax is kind of right. Like, either you give us another solution, or we're literally at a crossroads here of, you know, help her or just die, you know, and considering the time limit we're on right now, we don't really have an option, you know. And like I said, vestiges for everyone, like, that's nothing to really scoff at, you know. Apparently, if Ripley does have 2 of these things, then yeah, you know, almost our entire team is stripped out in these things at this point, and we actually need those. We could, you know, it might fit if, you know, if Keyleth actually wields this vestige, just to go down that angle a little bit of her using the vestige she was so against getting. That might be something. But, you know, for right now, I don't think there's any doubt that Raishan is actually on our side. You know, she was betrayed by Thordak, and so all she can really do now is to correct her wrongdoing. And, you know, like Pike said, the idea of riding in on a fucking dragon, vestige pimped out, that'd be pretty peak. That'd be a pretty peak introduction to the end-all be-all battle of this entire arc. So I would be down for that, definitely. But I do get the, you know, I do get the the caution that that Keyleth is in right now, you know. But either way, that was really fun stuff. Like I said, like we got some pushes to the Keyleth fact stuff. They kissed, but apparently it's not like as we imagined it, because for some reason that route led to like a vision of the entire team of Vox Machina dead except Keyleth, and so that would push her down a path of like eternal grief. Like what was that about? Jesus. Is that implying that like either A, if this ship happens at all, like it means Vox Machina's gonna die, or is it like if it happens too soon, like if it happens before Thordak dies, then that happens? Like what's the deal with that? You know, and why is Keyleth the only one that survived? Like many questions there, you know, like I don't know. That is definitely interesting though. And on top of that, like, they're still slowly... It's a much slower burn, and it's, you know, not had as much, like, concrete ground as the other two have. But, like, Percy and Vex, like, that seems to be a thing. They're legit locking in, which is interesting. You know, is that actually going to happen? You know, like, that's something I could legit still see not happening in this season, so that could be a potential storyline for later on, but, you know, with what they're doing right now with Ripley, maybe not, because... like, they're actually bringing back the Whitestone stuff right now. They're returning things that seem to be long over. Like this demon thing is apparently back somehow, despite the cursed revolver that, you know, Scanlan got rid of. Apparently, they are bringing that thing back, and apparently Ripley has a deal with it. Like, you know, even with all that in mind, I don't really see what Ripley's like main deal is in this season, because yeah, like 2 vestiges, cool, and even this demon thing, fun, but it's not gonna get you past Thordak. It's not gonna get you to actually, you know, defeat the Chroma Conclave and to stop these eggs. Like, you don't have any ground to stand on with Thordak, so I don't really see what Ripley's goal is here. Like, pay your revenge against Percy, sure, but it needs to be something more than that. She was in to like try and overthrow Thordak last time, so we'll have to see what her actual deal is going into this one, because yeah, that's not gonna work right now, love. That's not gonna work with what you've got right now. But like I said, very interesting. We're now kind of combining both the end and like, well, maybe the end, like the main stuff with the Chroma Conclave, as well as the whole Whitestone stuff is now coming together. That's very interesting, you know, and now we're even on like Thordak's radar now. Now that he's faced now that he's faced the vestiges, now that they've escaped him a number of times, like that's enough to actually push him in to be interested in Vox Machina. And obviously, that's scary. That's very scary. So I'm very interested in what's going to happen here. It seems like, you know, they actually got a hit on him, so he seems to be getting a little bit weaker now, which is interesting. Hopefully that does mean he can actually command these dragons, since apparently he is a super dragon at this point, you know, like not only was he freed by Raishon, he was empowered tenfold. So it makes sense why he is the king, but even then, you know, we still gotta beat this guy, so we'll see. But yeah, very, very terrifying stuff, very terrifying. But guys, let's just keep going, you know? Let's just see what's gonna happen here. Percy's in deep water right now, Scanlan's looking for Kaylee, you know, and, well, nothing's really going well. Nothing is going well at all, you know? Percy being one of the only potatoes that doesn't have a vestige to combat with, so I guess we'll have to see. We'll have to see what's going to happen. Anyway, also, new intro. Let's hope we get one in this. Let's do it.
Soul is ripe for the taking. Or we use him to give you thousands more to feed on. I have the vestiges. We're nearly there. Very well. Awake at last.
I know it's silly to even compare these, but it really almost feels like a fucking symbiote Spidey Venom relationship.
My sincerest apologies, Percival. I'm sure you remember how eager Orthax can be.
Like,
Orthax? It has a name?
Wow.
You never bothered to ask.
We destroyed it.
He barely even knew he had it.
A whisper, but that whisper found me, bearing gifts. Beautiful, isn't it?
That's cool.
Without your design, we never would have been able to upgrade it.
Don't you dare pin your lunacy on me.
Come now, Percy. Take the compliment.
And what exactly do you plan on doing with it? And me?
What you should have done long ago. Share your gifts with the wide, wide world.
Girl, you know we're fighting fucking dragons right now? We don't have time for this shit. There we go. New intro. It's about time. Let's do it. This is way too optimistic an intro already. Oh. Oh. Are we actually getting rid of the guns fully this time? Yeah, they're really... For some reason, they're really going on the idea that Keyleth is gonna survive and the elves are gonna die. There's just no way. Like, the only way I could see that is if Vox gets, like, presumed dead, right? Like, maybe sent to another dimension and then Keyleth's the only one that's left. That's the only way that happens. That is a peak shot. Jesus Christ, that was all his vision. Oh, what an ominous intro. That is good, though. That is really good.
This whole trip is a disaster. I knew we shouldn't have listened to Raishan.
We had to try for the vestige.
Wait, a vestige? If Percy is near the plate, maybe Mythcarver can see him?
Scanlan's run off to some bar.
And he took my broom. How will we find Percy? This place is bigger than Amon.
The burglar. Whoever shot at us fled in a hurry. Maybe they left something behind.
Back to the archives.
Great. Now we have to re-break in?
They're already searching for us. Well, for you.
I can take them.
Those are the Hand of Ord. You do not want to cross them, nor their master.
Think they'd take kindly to a coquettish wink?
Believe me, I've tried.
Come on, Sean. I know you carry more than just cologne in those robes. Surely you have some glorious distraction.
I did not come back to Ank'Harel to get arrested.
But you will.
Before I change my mind.
Cool.
Makden, Shami Bahar, Kua! Makua, Jamvusmo Yulun!
Nice.
Let's make it quick in there.
Please. What do you say, lunchtime?
Your pepper box was a fine beginning. But imagine if there were 100, 1,000, more.
That's chaos.
That's equality. A weapon in the hand of every farm boy, every washmaid, every downtrodden soul in this kingdom and the next. You created something revolutionary, Percy.
You want to put guns in the hands of this fantasy society?
Could overwhelm any force.
You
no
crazy?
Matter how powerful. No more victims, tyrants, conclaves.
Yeah, a couple of guns ain't gonna beat fucking dragons.
Have figured it out. What do you need me for?
What the hell?
A power supply.
Powder residue. No mistake.
A gun.
It was a pepper box.
Footprints. 2 sets. Came from over here. The killer didn't enter the same way we did. They came through this window. Acid. And look, it's oxidized in a pattern.
That's Eridose acid. We used it in the clasp.
Oh, I'm Vax. I was in a thieves guild. I'm so cool.
Wow.
7 days a week.
No.
Kua! Makua!
Balls, no, it's us.
Oh, this homecoming will be the death of me.
Perhaps.
Hope you've got some tour guide left in you. Where might a girl go for rare elemental acid?
I know the place, unfortunately. Come on.
Can't tell if that's fatherly pride or something else.
There. I know. Look too young to be a dad, but yeah. Hey, you gonna finish that?
Thief.
He's gonna need a few more.
Thank you! While I rest a second, the doctor's gonna take a solo.
All right then. This next ditty is about a girl I met across the sea in Nicodranas. Well, it caught me by surprise when I looked into the
Water over here?
Oh, I got this one.
Motherfucker.
You're alive? How dare you?
Orthax provided the inspiration. That plate can absorb fire.
And the cloak?
Cabal's ruin. It controls and redirects magic.
It's a perfect counter to Thordak, really.
Combine them.
Kinda.
Create an arcane factory. Powered by vestiges. You want to mass produce your weapons.
Our weapons.
Even if it could work, it would release untold violence into the world. Once the weak rise up, what's to stop the oppressed from becoming oppressors?
That's why I need you, Percy. You understand humanity far more than I. My factory is inevitable. Wouldn't you rather be the one at the controls?
We can talk shop after the dragons are dealt with.
I'll need my hands.
Shubad's sensational sundries?
Asshole even ripped off my font. I'll see what
Wow.
goes.
Even the font.
I'm sorry about earlier. I just...
Didn't believe me? No one does.
That's not true.
It's fine.
Well, I've got good news and bad news. Mostly bad for Shubad.
The sales ledger has pages torn out.
Looks like most of his inventory is gone too.
Damn it. Percy could be dead by now.
couldn't
and we
just
have no
pay.
idea where he is.
We'll think of something, sister.
How? If we lose him,
Yeah. You notice the signs that it's more than just friendship?
Oh, you got me!
Nice.
Mortally wounded.
I guess Grog is cool with the kids.
It's a pretty fun game. But, have you ever seen weapons like that? You know, in real life?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Can you tell me where?
Please?
Hey! Great work, buddies!
Right? Kids are so stupid.
Wow. Wow.
The old Basilica, Northwest District, past the Temple of Onyx. 10 minutes away.
And highly guarded.
Maybe 15?
You were observed at the scene of Mrs. Asharu's murder. Surrender, or be taken by force.
Easy, fellas. I know it seems bad, but we're not here to cause trouble.
We're not? That don't sound like us.
Yeah.
You are warned.
You know, there are times to talk and times to fight, but sometimes you just gotta...
Fuck 'em up. No, no running. Fuck 'em up.
Go! I'll
Ooh. Finally getting to see our guy actually fight. Now that's something fun. Well, didn't last long, but it's alright.
We can shake these guys on the way.
Have to shake them too.
Come on, man. Super speed and flight. We got some answers to this.
Might have to rethink the whole shaking thing.
Come on. So,
I said I didn't want to see you. Nothing's changed.
You're not making this easy on me, are you?
Did you make it easy on me and Mom?
That's extremely fair. But look, I traveled thousands of miles for this conversation.
You came all this way for me?
Well, yeah. I mean, technically we needed this item that might help save the world, but you were right up there.
Of course.
Wow. Like, come on. I know the anger, but you can't blame him for trying to save the world.
Fine. I'll put my flute away. And when I come back, say your piece.
Did you hear about
You might want to think about what you're going to say.
Someone got killed.
The hands out there looking for some foreigners what did it.
Oh, I'd hate to be them.
Ah, crap. You better be there.
His soul will be my forge calls to him. Its heat, fueling a world at war.
It is very disconcerting.
Orthax merely echoes my excitement.
That's the missing piece of the puzzle, isn't it? What does your smoke demon get from all this?
You can ask them yourself when you're finished.
Oh, but I already am. Your theory was correct, Dr. Ripley. With magic and engineering, you can fashion an incredible power source.
Not like I'm going to let you, though.
Or incinerate a maniac.
Nice.
You toy with us. No, we need him.
Yep. You're going down the same path that Percy almost did, man. That demon's taking over you.
The plate.
Damn it! She's got 2 vestiges.
God damn it.
I've got her.
Yeah. I'll definitely say her design is fucking sick. That cape is beautiful. The metal arm, like, Ripley's new design. Mwah, mwah. Very peak. Crap.
No!
Yeah, she almost died last time.
Kiki, can you...
It doesn't have to be this way, Percy. Find me when you're ready to accept.
Pike, a little help.
Hold her still. Stay with me, Vex.
Nice.
You saved me. Twice.
What would you do without me?
Fair.
Maktoum!
Ramjan, by order of their highness, Jamon Sahor, benevolent ruler of Ank'Harel, you are all under arrest.
It's always something with this slot, innit? Can't just have one easy mission.
All right. What have you got to say?
You know what? It's kind of loud in here. You mind if we walk and talk?
What?
Great, come on.
Wow. Is that it? Okay.
Okay, we're outside. Spill it.
Huh? Oh, right. I liked your song up there. Are there words?
You crossed an ocean to talk lyrics?
I mean, if you need help, I'm really good at rhymes.
I mean, she did seem to inherit her love of music from you.
I'm heading back.
No, wait. I'm sorry, okay? I'm just, nervous to talk to you.
You. Nervous.
Sure.
It's not something he does
the
much.
truth is, when I'm on stage, I'm golden. Straight fire. But when the loot goes down, I don't know who I am.
And I'm supposed to help you figure it out?
No. Well, I mean, yes.
This way! Quickly, move!
Listen, I think one more drink would really help me open up.
So,
if I hadn't gotten myself captured, we wouldn't
can
be
politics save you from this one?
We did break a decent amount of laws finding you.
Ah, crap.
The Emperor Jamon Saor.
That's a little dragon on there.
Your Imperial Grace, there has been a grave misunderstanding. If it pleases you, our testimony will...
It has been decades since such a heinous crime has been committed in Ank'Harel. Vox Machina, you have been charged with royal theft and murder. Mistress Asharu was not only a mirror of the coast. She was my dear friend.
It was Ripley!
I beg your pardon.
This psychotic scientist, she killed your friend, and she might be working with the Green Dragon, who's actually the one who sent us here, even though I said we probably shouldn't listen to
This
her.
is not a good
And
explanation.
I'm not helping.
No.
I'm not helping, am I?
You really aren't.
Your Highness, please. We are innocent.
Oh. Amongst your possessions were vestiges of divergence.
You know about those,
just
huh?
like the two missing from my archives. Were you not here to steal them?
Technically, yes, but we...
Didn't.
Failed?
At least...
You, carrying a custom black powder.
At least I'll attempt to explain better.
In the crime. That alone is enough evidence to convict. However, if you confess, I may show lenience. No. Then I have no choice but to sentence all of Vox Machina to death.
Stop! It was me.
Percy!
I did it. I
You knew that
take
was
full
coming.
Responsibility for the murder of Mistress Asharu.
Percy, what are you doing?
It's true. We came to rob you. But my friends took no part in the murder. Please, release them. I throw myself upon your mercy.
Honesty is rare these days. And my people are nothing if not merciful. Very well.
Well,
you are all
crap.
hereby banished from Ank'Harel. Prepare him for the transformation.
The transformation?
No! Let him go!
Percy!
That could have been handled so much better.
Okay, where were we? Oh yeah, I just want to be in your life, and you just gotta tell me who. Cause like it or not, I'm your dad. I'm your father.
Man, just once.
I'm your...
Bro, look at
might be so
this.
stupid. You know, for a second, I thought you came back because you actually cared. But I should have known a mess like you can't change. Go back to your pathetic little adventures and leave me alone.
No, kid.
They had to show it.
Please don't go.
Disgusting. Yeah.
Scanlan? Scanlan!
Hey guys.
No, don't! He's harmless. And drunk?
Something
I was
like
trying
that.
to talk to Kaylee, but you guys were in trouble, and I couldn't be in two places at once. Like, I blew it with her.
Oh, Scanlan, I'm sorry.
Nobody gives a shit. They're going to kill Percy.
Oh.
Wait, what?
That is more important right now.
You took a life.
I wonder if that sobered him up.
While we will not take yours, we will transform it into something more honorable.
Whatever these things are. Just turn them into slaves.
Do you have any final words before you join my service?
I do. But the ones I would want to hear them are absent.
That's a brilliant mind loss right there. One of the best in the whole show.
Objection!
Wow.
Damn.
Bro, you're not Phoenix, right? You can't be pulling off the objection like that.
What is the meaning of this?
Your evidence? I have new eminence to present. You'll need my sword.
Another vestige.
Myth Carver.
Look into the blade, and you'll see the real culprit.
Such a cool ability.
Can't have you watching.
So you were telling the truth. In light of this new evidence, the group known as Vox Machina is cleared of...
Nice! Let's go! Scanlan, man, doing the thing! Coming through, saving Percy. Surprised we didn't last on that too long.
Holy shit, Scanlan. I am so glad you found us.
Just got a lot sexier, didn't he?
Actually, I have studied vestiges like your blade for quite some time.
Ooh.
You didn't need to take the blame.
I know we're doing this, but I kind of want to hear what she has to say.
For what I made. For letting it loose in the world. For not telling you Ripley was tracking us in Vasselheim. Seeing that demon, my demon, still alive. I was ashamed.
That is genuinely
Above all
nuts.
else, I just didn't want you to see me that way.
Drowning in guilt won't bring you what you want.
And what is it I want?
Right, so I've been thinking long
Wow.
and hard
Really?
about our options.
What'd you come up with?
Well, nothing. I just wanted you to know I've been thinking.
Get it, buddies.
What options? Ripley got away with it. Without that vestige, we have no chance against Thordak's fire.
That would be true if she had actually stolen the plate of the Dawn Martyr.
I'm sorry?
What?
I have witnessed firsthand Thordak's fury and monitored his onslaught through Taldori.
How
Grimly
convenient.
aware that he or someone allied with him may come for the plate.
So you
I
made
did
a
the
copy?
only responsible thing. I replaced it with a forgery.
Wow.
What? Then where's the real one? And can we, like, just borrow it?
That may prove difficult.
Please?
I hid it in a place beyond even Thordak's reach. Are you familiar with the Hells of Despath?
No.
As in, hells?
Like blood and demons and all that cool shit? Oh, I mean, all that.
If only you still had that blade.
The plate is with a demon called Xerxes Ilares, an antiquities collector in the city of Dis.
So if we want the plate, we have to go to...
Hell.
We're fucked. Oh, my tit!
Well, it caught me by surprise.
Rip Pike's tit, I guess. Of course. Only Grog can be hyped about going to literal hell. Let's do it. So fucking based. Absolutely glorious. And I love how these upbeat songs are just the thing of the outros in this season. Oh man.
Chirp.
Chirp, chirp. Alright guys, and we are back. Apologize for my hair right now because it's wet. Just washed it, so you know, didn't feel like fixing it up or anything for this, but we're here right now. So yeah, that was episode 2 of The Legend of Vox Machina Season 3. Good stuff, interesting. So Ripley was duped. She doesn't actually have 2 vestiges, she just has 1, which is interesting. Obviously, the one that she has is still a big problem anyway. Surprisingly, she could still make her little contraption thing work even with this fake vestige, so I don't know if this is a case of it has some kind of power to it, just to give it some kind of authenticity to any kind of, thieves or anything. But, the interesting part is that even with the theory in mind of using the vestiges, Percy was still able to actually make, like, the project that Ripley had in mind come true, even with the fake vestige, so that's interesting. But, right now we do have one up on Ripley, so even with a vestige of our own, we're not as messed up as we're not as doomed as we thought, especially since the one that we still need is actually the one to fight Thordak, so there is a chance here. There is a chance of redemption. There is a chance of actually beating Thordak. Obviously, like, we don't even need to just consider Thordak in this. There is still an ice dragon, There's still an ice dragon there, but I'd assume Raishon is planning on taking him on while Vox Machina deals with Thordak, and then, like I said, we don't know what's going to actually happen with Raishon once this deal is up. I guess we could have an alliance to, to free her from her curse spell or whatever the hell. So, we'll see on that. But really fun stuff. Like I said, the scan stuff was really great. I like how, despite only seeing a certain amount of vestiges in Season 2, they did confirm that the sword can pretty much see any vestige, I guess, if there's enough knowledge about them to really have an accurate idea of what you're looking for. That's really fun. So it is a case of just, if we know about a vestige, we can find it. So, it still guarantees, it doesn't even guarantee that we're done with the vestiges that we need to look for, There's 2 out there, and taking one from Ripley would mean that we only have, like, 1 person left to fight to get them, and, like I said, I don't think a cape necessarily works for Percy, so if we do manage to take that one before Thordak, maybe Keyleth, the armor piece doesn't really fit her kind of fighting style either, but, like, a chest piece, I mean, maybe Pike. I could definitely see Pike being the one to take it. I don't know, though, like, again, I do like how, Percy is, like, the very unique player in Vox Machina. That's the point to where it is a legitimate plot point. The gun stuff, that's, like, obviously very advanced for a, like, fantasy society that's it's D&D based, and, the show makes the point that, like, guns really shouldn't exist in this world, and that Percy really made an insane breakthrough making that thing. And even to this point, like, we're actually bringing up the idea of putting, guns into the hands of the mass, and how that would pretty much mean, endless chaos and violence and bloodshed, which, obviously, from our own world, yeah, it would. But that is really fun to see, but it also just makes it curious, like, what a vestige would be that really fits him, So, I don't know if we're there yet, but to be fair, I didn't think a sword would be Scanlan's either, but we got a sword in the end for him, so I'm not really sure. But obviously, he's still got his thing with Kaylee going on, like I said. There's only so many times he can really mess that up, but at the same time, I do think that, like, of the circumstance he has, like, he is in the best position of any kind of deadbeat dad to begin with, because, A, didn't know the kid was a thing, which gives some credibility to wanting to make up to her, and B, obviously, he's trying to save the fucking world. Like, if there was ever a time to give, your dear old deadbeat parent a chance, or at least a chance of actually, putting something before you at that point, it probably should be to save the world from a fucking dragon invasion, So, I mean, I'm expecting this to be done by the end of Season 3. Like I said, I expect the majority of the stuff we've done in Season 3 and 2 to be resolved in this season in particular. But, I don't know. I could see Kaylee just being like she's not interested anymore, but I could also see her, being like, accepting there as a path to accepting Scanlan as family, but not really being there by the end of the season. It could be a very slow burn thing, which I think would be fair and would be a realistic take on it. But we'll see, And obviously, there's still the whole Pike thing going on. Like, I want that to be brought up. His dream was actually pretty wholesome. It was him, growing old with Pike. Taking care of grandchildren, all that good stuff. It was a legit wholesome dream, and it all but confirms that the ship is going to happen at some point, so I do want to see it. What I really am noticing, though, about Season 3 is definitely the animation bump, though. You know, it's not even like necessarily the fight scenes, but you know, they've always been pretty good in Vox Machina. It's definitely just the scenes where they do show the entire cast on screen. You know, it's like those slow burn scenes. You really notice the detail they're putting into the character faces and expressions now, which, you know, isn't really something typically to look out for in animation, but I'm noticing it in season 3, and I definitely noticed it a lot in this particular episode. So I'm definitely noticing the upgrade in animation for this season, and it's really cool. Like I said, I definitely am liking it. But then again, like I said, Vox has always had good animation from the get-go. You know, I think I was told like almost the entirety of season 1 was like fan funded. You know, crowd funded. There we go. Don't know why I forgot the term there. Which, I mean, is insane, you know. But yeah, I'm really noticing the upgrade, which is really fun to see. But yeah, so we're still on a lookout for our main vestige, our vestige that shoots and redirects fire. Fucking crazy stuff right there. But yeah, really excited for it. So we have 1 episode to go of this set. Let's do it. Alright guys, episode 3 of The Legend of Vox Machina. Season 3. Let's do it. And back at the main spot.
My lair. Oh, it's all right. They cannot hurt you. I will not let them.
Damn.
Yes.
Vox Machina has proven more elusive than I expected, but I will discover their location. I assure you.
Yeah, of course.
Bloodshed, not assurance. If she cannot find them, I can.
So,
no, you need a bloodhound for this, not a bulldog.
No hints of suspicion or anything right now.
Withholding something.
Ooh.
You're the one withholding my cure.
I spoke too soon.
Grateful. I allow your treacherous lungs to draw breath.
That stone in your chest makes you paranoid.
Oof.
You dare mock my power!
Jesus Christ, he really does tower over her.
Across the kingdoms. Anyone who delivers Vox Machina will get Raishan's share of our empire.
Damn!
Value pathetic life.
Holy shit.
And best find them first. I'll give you 2 days. Leave me to my family.
Girl, you spoke back. Back talking's never a good idea. And now you've just slowed your time span.
Our enemies shall be your cradles, and their eternal agony, your milk.
Like, come on, Raishan. You being, like, having inside knowledge and being a traitor, that was, like, one of our main advantages. We were gonna ride you on the fucking battlefield, like, and here you are fucking it up with back talk. What did you think was gonna happen? We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, Ripley. Apparently everyone dying but Keyleth. Like I said, very curious if they're gonna go down that route. Like, maybe not killing them, but giving us a timeline where, like, Keyleth thinks they're dead or something. And they're technically dead to the world, but still, like, there. Maybe trapped in the Fey realm or something, you know, so we give us some time with just Keyleth alone on Earth. 2 moons, so sick. Okay, yeah, I guess it really is going to be Pike for the chest plate. The Legend of Vox Machina. I wouldn't say peak, but it's pretty good. This show loves its shit.
Bullseye.
That's quite the omen.
Actually, it's supposed to mean good luck. Especially in romance.
Then I should have put a bird's nest in my bedroom years ago.
Wow.
Oh, that's fucking weird.
Yeah, it really fucking is.
Side, the plate of the Dawn Martyr is apparently in hell.
Are we seriously considering going?
Apparently,
Would
yeah.
make for an awesome song. Vox Machina conquered hell, where the demon Xerxes dwells.
Would you rather go to hell or would you rather fight Thordak? Is there a difference?
Oh.
I should workshop it. I'll workshop it, yeah.
Okay, even if we go, how would we get there?
Actually, we know a way.
Really?
An old ally of ours.
Are you fucking joking?
Zola?
No way. That bitch wanted me dead.
Oh, don't be dramatic. It's been years.
Yeah, but grudges don't go.
Oh, gosh. Spill it, girl.
Wow.
Our former adventuring companion was just named to the Draconian Assembly. They guard a hidden rift to the Hells.
Isn't Draconia a frigid floating wasteland?
And our companion was so pissed at me she moved there.
We sorta need this thing, guys. Think you can bury the battle axe long enough to get us into hell?
Not even close.
I don't love leaving Whitestone unprotected.
Don't look on the bright side, darling. Fewer birds in the snow.
Your concerns are appreciated, brother. But I've been running this city for quite some time now. Gilmore has managed to make his cloaking spell more or less permanent. Yenin tells
Really?
me his harvest
That's
festival
pretty cool.
will be well attended, and the ranks of the Pale Guard are up to pre-Briarwood levels. I assure you, we'll be
My
fine.
god, they're not even hiding it. They're going
fact,
full on
While
in.
you're gone, perhaps I'll cut down the sun tree and build an extravagant canoe.
Right. Sounds lovely.
Big day tomorrow.
Like, it's insane they keep
Everything
adding
alright?
to this when they've not even confirmed any of the ships yet.
We were just discussing...
Like, even the Keeler fax thing they made awkward.
I see. Well, if you want to update me on the,
Canoes.
situation, I'll be out for a bit.
Also, not at all had, like, Vax's,
So what's
Vax's, like, opinion on this.
It's not like I can act on it.
Brother, women aren't some mysterious code.
Yes,
when
they
one
are.
invites you to her room, you go.
Like, we're actually kind of in a race right now to see which one gets laid first. Fucking Vex or Vax.
Can be problematic and...
I don't even know what to say to that, honestly. That's just the situation that we're in. Oh, man.
Now fuck it.
Honestly, I was gonna say that. You beat me by 1 second.
It's Percival. I was hoping...
I guess that's not a question anymore.
Of course.
I'm
Would you
speaking
like to talk
far
before?
too soon in these shows.
One sec.
Hi.
Okay, is it gonna be same night, same time? Seriously, what the fuck?
Right, I'll...
This show would do that.
Sit.
It really would do that. Can you take that armor off now?
Listen, I
just realised that is a thing.
We can't be together.
Oh. 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 Okay, literally polar opposites right now for these two. Who would have thought Percy would be there? Jesus Christ, you go any further, I'm gonna have to actually, like, edit and censor shit.
We kissed.
I know, but it can't work, you and I. Our future is clouded with misery. I saw it.
The matron?
Yeah.
Again?
It's not just her. You're our Amente when you complete it.
You think I don't know? Becoming the voice of the Tempest is a responsibility that lasts for centuries.
Long after we're gone. After I'm gone.
So, joy today isn't worth pain tomorrow?
I just can't bear the idea of putting you through that.
As a team, we take risks all the time. We're going to goddamn hell for a piece of armor, but...
Genuinely, yeah.
You won't risk anything for me.
That's not true.
If you're too afraid to let me in, then... maybe you should leave.
If you had seen what I have...
Just get out!
You fumbled so hard, man.
Kiki, please.
You could be having what Vax is right now. Vex, sorry. Probably even wilder, you know. Kiki. She's, you know. She's definitely, you know, quite timid, you know, most of the time. Which means that's all going to come out in the bedroom. Damn, bro, even kept the glasses on. It wasn't that wild of a night.
New song?
Something like that. You ever get the chance to tell someone how you feel and you just kind of chicken out?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
And hey, no matter how bad you messed up with Kaylee, I'm here.
Aw.
Whoa, not what I meant.
You went in there! Don't lie!
I thought... oh, fuck. Because you put your hand...
No, it's fine.
I don't know what's wrong
I don't know how you're still drinking. You threw up this same day.
And punch myself in the face.
Wait, where?
Pike. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, like, they're having the most wholesome moment, ironically, with Scanlan involved, but nope. Nope! Once again, just no. And the worst thing you could do right now is run into Vax, because he does not want to talk about his sister's love life, when he just fumbled his own so badly. For God's sake, man! Give him a break! Just give him a break!
I need to not. So Draconia. Right. Yes.
I'm not sure who's suffering more, fucking Vax or Scanlan.
Good. I don't want to mess up another tree.
Where do you think you're going?
Yo, yikes, Jared. You wake up on the wrong side of the sword?
You're never gonna get used to that.
You really have to stop doing that. And second, you wanted us to get this plate.
Thordak is already suspicious. Quite a time to leave your home unprotected.
Well, you were back talking. What do you think was gonna happen?
You have 2 days, not a minute more.
Draconia. Very nice.
Welcome to Draconia. Hope you brought mittens.
No.
So...
Poor old Grog don't even have a shirt.
Don't let her hear you call her that.
What is the deal with you three?
Let's just say, being in dangerous situations with someone you're close to can lead...
Bad three-way?
...to friction.
She'll meet us up ahead. Buckle the fuck up.
Jesus Christ, look at Keyleth.
Yes, ma'am. We'll have them waiting when you return.
Allura!
Dola! Good to see you.
My God, I've missed you. And Kima the Mighty, Kima the Brave.
Ow.
Kima the Gullible. How are you faring?
Confused at how little you've changed. Wow.
Your message did catch me by surprise, but it sounded important. And if the Despath Gateway can help, the Draconian people are more than willing to share it.
Well,
new friends.
For once,
It's a bit of a
an
trek.
easy journey.
Try not to fall behind.
This is very nice.
How far could it be? Okay, it's far.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
I have to be.
You're on the shit list, man. You could have had the best night of your life.
This is it.
Oh. Sorry, this is what?
Nice.
No one guards this gateway?
It's well hidden. And if anyone found it, eternal hellfire is a pretty strong deterrent. It takes more than one to open the gateway, and it can only be done from this side. So some of you need to stay.
Crap.
It's fine. Kima and I will remain. Me too. You'll need a lookout.
I should stay as well.
If you think you'll help.
We'll go through, find the plate, and get the hell out of there.
Pun intended.
The gateway cannot remain
Yes.
indefinitely. Remember, we'll reopen it in exactly 12 hours.
12? But I ain't got enough fingers. Anybody got 12 fingers?
Wow.
Buddy, if you run out, just switch to toes.
12 hours, my man. If you get lucky, maybe you'll come back with some other cool items other than the vestige. Imagine having some hell blades or whatever. Of course, dragons. So this is eternal damnation, huh? Doesn't look that different from Taldore right now.
Shit. Well, won't be needing jackets.
Yep.
This, the capital of hell.
This, a rock.
What are you on about?
What? I mean, you said this real weird. I was just playing along.
What? No. This is a city.
Yeah, and this is a rock.
Oh my god, Grog, you are...
Please focus on real shit, guys.
You are pretty
Like
sus.
Those souls?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh god. Let's hope you don't end up here a second time.
For punishment.
Now, how the devil do we break in?
Okay.
Quality pun.
More, yeah, no more puns, please.
I gotta say, Dee, I was a little nervous after how we left things. I mean, me and Allie getting together. Listen, I'm sorry if I hurt you.
What are you talking about?
Oh, didn't you have, like, feelings for me?
Feelings?
Wow.
You know, we're adults. There were crushes, but we had a job to do. It was always clear that you two were destined for each other.
So, you weren't, like, butthurt?
In all these years,
Wow.
I haven't given it a single thought.
You're not that big a prize, girl. Not half as much as you thought you were.
So,
What?
last night.
Yes, last night was fun.
And?
And I think I'll fix some tea.
That's it? End of conversation? Shouldn't we talk about what that was? What we are?
If you need a label,
Friends
call it
with
tryst.
benefits?
Call it a mistake. Call it whatever you want.
I want to know what you want. Unless you're too scared to say it.
I am not scared. I'm...
Oh, for God's sake, again. You know when that happens? Shit's bad, and of course it's the ice one.
Over here! We need to find cover!
Alright. Survive now, sex talk later. But it will happen.
This one, Orgo will gladly hunt you down.
How are they finding you so easily, though?
We're safe here.
You're not actually going to tell me we're going to slay him while the others are in hell. Like, we have one vestige. Well, that sucks.
Can't hide forever.
You two okay?
What the hell? He'll hear us.
I'm checking on the others. Something you should be doing.
See, they're fine.
Wow.
You all right down there?
We need to move. The western ridge has cover.
No, we're better off crossing to that peak.
Seems rather in the open. But you're the local. Lead the way.
So,
You're taking us further from the gateway.
what's the plan here?
We need to be back to reopen it for our friends.
As if you care.
The fuck? Of course we do.
Forgive me, but you have a history of leaving allies in the dust.
Ooh. Let's hear it.
I was right beside you when we defeated Thordak. I shed just as much blood. And yet when the time came for accolades, you two wound up on the Council of Taldore, living in a fancy ivory tower.
Oof.
While I landed back here in the snow.
So, it was
Noah,
never
I
about...
know you wanted to be on the council.
It's never about
We
the love
assumed you were
stuff.
happy. I'm sorry.
We both are.
That's nice to hear. But a bit too late. Of course you didn't know. You were lost in each other's eyes, blinded by a schoolgirl romance. But Draconia never abandoned me, and I will not abandon them.
Wait, Beauregard will see.
What are you doing?
Getting the...
A distress beacon.
You sentenced us to death!
Not us. You. The dragons have sworn to spare my people. And after I turn
You
you
fools!
over, they've promised me the power you stole.
And you trust them. Foolish woman!
Allie!
Blinded by love again.
Percy, shoot that bitch.
How do we shut this thing off?
Neither one are mages, so not really a good way.
He's coming.
Yeah, you're fucked.
I hope he kills you first, so Kima can watch you die.
You bitch.
Perhaps we can table this discussion?
I mean, I don't know what you're gonna do now. Oh my god, he's gonna charge him like a rhino. Yep, ram it.
Don't worry, I won't bite. I swallow my prey whole.
Well, last time that happened, you know. Kind of giving them an advantage there to take out your inside.
Those shields beneath us. Well, I'm not sure how that would. Oh.
My word!
Nice. Get creative with your powers, guys.
I don't know if you've noticed, but he's right behind us! We're edging!
Nice steering, babe. Damn it.
You can't run from this.
Fucking traitor. Ooh. I mean, maybe? She really took her out. That definitely would sign, like, her death warrant.
Come on, you overgrown idiot! You should have finished them by now! What are you waiting for? I want to see blood!
Oh well. And you said you don't bite.
Good. I'll go find your friend.
Well, that sucks.
You all right?
I'm fine. Check on Vex. I'll look for a way out of here.
Yeah, just 3 left.
Oh, thank goodness we're together.
Not the way you think.
Percy, about earlier.
We both know there's something between us.
Maybe. But I'm not ready to say what you want to hear. Relationships are dangerous. Look what happened today.
Maybe.
Everyone I've ever loved, it always ends badly. It's like I'm a bad omen.
You're all bad omens. Seriously.
Look, I care about you. Which is why we can't be more than just a fling. Is that all right?
Damn.
As you like.
Damn.
There's no way out.
So what, are we only going to get
Kima,
Pike and Scanlan?
She's a
Like,
lovely
actually?
wanderer. You hear me? Right now, our friends are trying to find a vestige in the worst place imaginable.
And I'm very excited to see this. Yeah, that's fair for hell.
But I know they'll be okay.
Obviously a holy
because I know
girl of
their
faith would have no connection here. The Everlight can't help you in hell.
Out of this cave, damn it. Not because it's easy, but because we must.
Really?
For the ones
Pike just wasn't a good choice to be here.
No matter what.
That was a pretty shitty matchup you gave us.
We have to believe it's going to be alright. And if it isn't, then nothing matters.
Fair enough. Oh, and we actually forewent the whole songs this time for our usual outro theme. Oh, man. So yeah, that's not good. But I feel like I say that a majority of the time in these outro episodes, you know, it's just shit's never good. It's never good, you know? Okay then.
Sure.
Chirp chirp. So yeah. That's interesting. It's interesting how this show does tackle its relationship stuff, you know, and I genuinely don't know what we're actually doing with it at this point. Like, it makes sense, you know, for Vax to be so just cautious, given that a lot of the, you know, Matron of Raven Visions are, you know, pretty truthful in the end, you know, and even the intro, like, it's teasing that, like, Keyleth is going to be on her own at some point. Like, the whole intro is basically just a big, it's a big vision by the Matron given to Vax, and, you know, that really speaks that there's going to be at least some credibility to it in the show itself, and I'm really just curious what the fuck that's going to, like, mean for them. Like, genuinely, is there really going to be a scenario where, at least from the world's perspective, Vox Machina's dead, but Keyleth is the only confirmed survivor? Like, the fuck? Like, obviously, again, this is a D&D campaign. Like, it goes off of those rules beyond, like, the typical, like, show plot armor that a lot of shows do. So, like, is there a fucking scenario where somehow all the fucking players got their characters killed, but somehow Keyleth's player survived, and and then she has to go on, like, a journey to get, like, a resurrection spell or something? Like, can that happen in a D&D campaign? Like, I know resurrection magic is a thing, but did they mess up the campaign that badly, which is what is leading to this? Like, genuinely, you know, and I'm thinking, like, in that direction, but really, that could also tease, like, after the Thordak stuff, if somehow they all died during the Thordak encounter. Like, say we did save the world, the Chroma Conclave is gone, but Keyleth is alive, and then, like, the next arc of Vox Machina is reviving Vox Machina. Like, maybe that's a possibility too. I don't know, you know, but we're really going through, like, all of the, like, dangerous shit right now. We're literally in hell, for crying out loud. Like, huh? I don't know. That is insane. But yeah, like I said, from a show perspective, I hope that, like, Vax and Keyleth get together, because, you know, they make a cute couple. Obviously, again, we've shown a lot of this stuff throughout the show at this point, and it's been a thing since season 1, for crying out loud, so that would be fun to see. As well as in general, like, I've said this many a time, but, like, just getting some general backstory for how the groups, like, came together to form Vox Machina. You know, who was the founding members of Vox Machina, and how did we collect, like, everyone else to actually join the party? You know, that'd be very nice to see. And just seeing how Vax and Keyleth met in general would be nice, you know, and just how it blossomed from there, since the whole romance thing was been a thing since the very start of the show. So I'd like to see how that naturally progressed, even just a short montage format. But you know, obviously Keyleth is a character with a lot of, like, plotline stuff to go on in the future. Obviously, beyond just the Chroma Conclave, her armamente is still a thing, you know, and that has a destination to it. So there are some genuine, like, holes, you know, points to get through if that would ever work. But like I said, even with this right now, I'm not entirely certain we're out of the whole relationship angle for these two yet, you know. Like same thing with Vex and Percival. A lot of the reasons for not making that a thing yet is because of how, you know, insecure Vex is and how a lot of, you know, the relationships in our life don't end up working out, and obviously it makes just genuine commitment in general beyond Vex tricky. But I really am curious if we can actually go through that and, you know, if we'll get somewhere with that. It seems like Percy has accepted her reasoning for not making them a thing just yet, but I'm curious if we'll actually stick to that, you know, because these things can be fixed, you know. Like I said, we are on a, like, literally, we're on a group, you know, an adventuring group together, which almost always, you know, incites death, but, you know, taking it a step beyond that, like, I don't think we're really out of the woodworks for that. I think there is a lot of work to be done with Vex and Percival before we actually get there. But I don't think Vex's commitment issues are unshakable, pretty much. You know, we'll see what happens there. And the same thing with Scanlan and Pike. Like, I don't care what we say, you know, she leaned in for that kiss, and, you know, I'd be curious to see if we can actually make something of that, because right now, they're definitely the couple that I think has the most, like, likelihood of actually getting together. And, like, you know, I'm more in the 50-50 mark for both the twins romance stuff, but I'm almost honestly locked in for, like, the Scanlan Pike thing. I'm pretty in there that I think that is going to happen at some point. It's just a matter of how long it's going to take. But I don't have too much doubt in my mind right now that that will happen, you know. But yeah, very interesting stuff right there. Obviously, right now we're in a shitter. We actually have to fight one of the dragons right now, the Ice Dragon. That's pretty shitty. You know, Raisham spoke a little too much. You know, obviously getting a little confident in Vox Machina getting that vested. So she's, you know, being a little back-talky to you know, Master Daddy right now. And unfortunately, that's put her own head on the line. So, hey, don't backtalk. That's the one thing. Don't backtalk. But we're on a very strict time limit right now, and like I said, neither side's preferable. I mean, Ice Dragon or Hell itself. That's an option. That's an option, all right. But yeah, I don't know, guys, but hey, we're getting into, like, the really deep stuff right now. I like how already in one set the dragons are having a lot more relevancy in the season than just being Umbrasyl last time. Obviously, it felt like Thordak would be, like, it was starting to feel like Thordak would just be, like, the endgame boss guy, not having too much to do with the plot until Vox Machina was prepared for him. But we are integrating even his own storyline within the arc itself, which is appreciated. And now we're having, you know, with Raishan's importance, who was by far the least important dragon in Season 2, and even the Ice Guy right now. Like, we're doing stuff with them right now, which is appreciated. But yeah, guys, I'm going to do my cut. Well, I'm going to end the set off right now. I'm really excited to get into the next set. I mean, how can I not be? We're going into fucking hell. If that doesn't get you hyped, I don't know what will. But guys, that's going to do it for this set, and I shall see you next time.